The Duxbury Art Complex can be a little tricky to find. Tucked in a rustic nook off of Alden Street, it is well worth the search. This year, the Art Complex Museum is celebrating 45 years with a series of artist demonstrations. PCN recently attended a demonstration with stone sculptor Nora Valdez. There are many more demonstrations yet to see this summer. PCN brings you this story in hopes that you can attend a future artist demonstration.
The art complex was started in 1971, and for our 45th year we thought we would do something different, and we invited artists to show their work and do demonstrations. So Nora Valdez today has a piece on the grounds of the museum, so she's going to be demonstrating her stone carving.
With like the point, the tooth, and a flat, you can do a whole sculpture. I work a lot with everyday people, like the woman, and mostly the woman, and I represent a lot. I have a lot of themes with immigration, people being displaced, and so I do a lot with a lot of baggage. And so I work a lot with the theme of home also, and so sometimes I say I am from here, there, and nowhere, because I grew up in Argentina. My mom was Italian. After, you know, I mean, it's just like kind of, I know when I'm drifting from one place to another too.
Well, the art complex, we feel, is really quite a gem because it is tucked away and it takes a little work to find us, but a lot of people, once they get here, they just love the serenity, and there is something always different and interesting here. You find traditional work as well as really out there contemporary work, and it's a friendly, welcoming place.
It's not that you have to be like human person to just carve a stone. As obviously you can see with me that I'm very small. And it was I have a kind of funny story, but we used to meet all the artists in a cafe, and people were like, as a painter, so they used to come, the people who did the public monument, there were 6 men, and say, you know, that they were tired and this and that. I was so physical, and I said that as a painter, that we also get very tired. It's different types of physical, and so they asked me if I knew how to carve, and I said yes, but I didn't have no idea really. So they said, well, just come to the studio, and usually in the studio they have a lot of people carving and stuff like that. So of course I just go and figure out what to do. And I go there and they give me a block of marble, Carrara marble, which is incredible pure stone, and the chisels, which I never have used before. And you know, I was like, just get out of this. And I said, no, I'm just gonna carve. And I start carving, and they were looking at me. They come and look at me, because when you carve mostly marble and one that is super wide, like Carrara marble, you can get a bruise if you don't do it in the right angle, the chisel. So they, for some reason, I didn't get any, and so they loved what I did, and I was like, I did like it, I keep coming back until I finish the piece. So they apologized to me, and they invited me to be part of their team. And so I was like number 7 and the only woman. And so that was it.
It's my great pleasure and very excited to introduce Nora Valdez.